I'm of the belief that Old Testament, New Testament, that God is a God of just weights and balances. We see that in the case of David. David did a couple. Now, David was a man after God's heart, but David, he had a woman's husband killed so that he could take her. And we know he was a man of God. We know he believed in God. We know that, we know all those things. He's a believer. He's a picture of a believer. And by their law, he should have been put to death. Yet God showed him mercy by not taking his life, but he was still accountable for the sin. And God let him suffer in this lifetime. He chastened him in this lifetime rather than to wait when he has to stand before the Lord to chasten him. You see this in the picture of Peter when they're getting their feet washed. We all know Peter was a child of God. We all know that he believed upon Jesus. And what did the Lord say? He says, Lord, you're not going to wash my feet. And the Lord told him, if I don't wash your feet, guess what?
You have no part.
You have no part with me. Did that mean he wasn't a believer? No, absolutely not. Because he told him right after that, after he said, well, wash my whole body. See, you don't need your whole body washed, Peter. Okay, you've already been washed. Your feet's dirty, though. And what is that a picture of? That's a picture of your walk. That's a picture of when you get up every day, you confessed your sins last night, you're forgiven, you're completely, totally clean. And then you walk through the world and you get your feet dirty. And so there has to be a daily cleansing. And we talk about sins. We talk about, chastening in this lifetime. The Bible has conditional verses for forgiveness. If you confess. What is that telling a believer? If you confess, you're forgiven. It's telling them if you don't confess, guess what?
You're not automatically forgiven.
Sins, In other words, confessing is a picture of washing your feet. So if you don't wash your feet, if you don't confess your sins, you have what? No part with me. Right. And so every believer has a responsibility to wash their feet, to confess their sins daily, or those sins, because if you sin willfully after you come to, there's no more sacrifice. Believing upon Jesus was a one-time event. You got adopted into the family of God. He washed away all your sins. But if you sin after that, you have to confess them. And if they're bad enough, confessing, he may forgive. Because what did he do with David? He forgave David. He forgave David for the sin, but he still had the consequences of his actions that he had to pay for. He lost a child.